Hey, Capricorn, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your December 2024 career and money reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Capricorn, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Now, there's change. Change has been brewing for you for quite some time, and you have it showing up here strong. Okay, it says there's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see any movement doesn't mean anything isn't happening. And that's been a struggle because you may not have seen a lot of growth, development, or progress over the last 3, 6, 9 months. But I feel like a lot has been changing and brewing below the surface, where this month could really bring about that physical transformation that you've been waiting to see. Sometimes to see the change, you must be the change. So you could be making some new choices this month, but I also feel like there's someone coming in here to help you out. You have the helper. Think before you offer help. This could be about setting boundaries when it comes to spreading yourself out there. You don't want to spread yourself too thin. And I feel like you may have additional help. You could be a helper. Maybe you are working in a call center. You could work in a field where you're able to assist others. But I am getting someone coming in to give you a helping hand. Make sure your goals are your goals, not someone else's. Now you have the windfall, Capricorn, and the offering showing up together. This is a powerful combination because it talks about the universe meeting your needs. And for some of you, you've been praying for this change. You've been praying for some sort of guidance or help. And I feel like you've been calling upon your angels and guides to assist you at this time. And there could be a helper. There could be a helper that's coming in to offer you this new beginning. Ace of Cups, new beginning, your first card out here. Now you have windfall as well, and it says you are about to receive a windfall of money. This could be a pay raise or some sort of resource that may even show up in the form of assistance here, guidance or help. Some resources coming in here because money is flowing into a more positive, more abundant cycle for you, Capricorn. This is a great time to maybe even treat yourself if you're able to. Take a little bit of time out. Some of you could be traveling. Maybe you are vacationing or making changes to the way that you interact with others, with clients, with business. And I feel like there's been a shift in belief system. You're going to have something to celebrate real soon, and I'm loving this for you. Now, your final themed energy is the wings. This is my Aquarian energy, which is all about growth and expansion. And it says here, rising above money issues. There may have been some issues where the windfall could be financial assistance. Maybe that's the helper. This could be a loan. It could be a grant. This may be, I'm getting Six of Pentacles vibes, and I haven't even looked to see what's out here, but I'm just peeking to see if we have the 6. Nope. But oh, wait, hold up. It's right here at the bottom of the deck, 6 of Pentacles. It says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving. Bingo. There is going to be some sort of reciprocity that comes in that you will, in fact, celebrate. Beautiful. Capricorn, this is looking so good for you, and it's been a long time coming as well. Look at all the pentacles rolling up the right side of your reading here. What's the hope and fear? The hope and fear is the 2 of Swords and the final outcome. Beautiful. All right, bottom of the deck, you have the Hanged Man, perspective. There's a better way, and it is being shown to you at this time. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Now, I've been talking a lot about A Course in Miracles. In that textbook, a miracle is defined as a change or a shift in perspective. And I feel like there is a huge shift in perspective coming in here for you that's really opening the door to this Ace of Cups, a new beginning. This is a soul quenching renewal. It is emotional fulfillment, positivity, hope, curiosity, exploration even. So if you've been stuck, which a lot of you have been, if you felt like you've been put on hold, right? You know, when you're on the phone and there's you just want to speak to someone, right? You just want to connect. You just want to get some answers, but you're being put on hold time and time again. It's frustrating. It's disappointing. And some of you have felt like your career has been on hold for over a year or longer. Now, change is coming in for the better because the wings is possibly about a business taking off. This could be profit, which we're seeing the windfall coming in, and we're seeing an offer showing up for you. Aces are gifts. Aces are offerings from the universe. And I do see here there is a new chapter, a positive new chapter of your career that is opening up to you at this time. And it's going to bring deep and lasting spiritual and emotional fulfillment. Beautiful. We're going to look, of course, at some of the challenges that this could bring about. But I see that this has been a long time coming with that Hanged Man. I definitely feel like it's been a long time coming. And if you've been with me for a while, Cappy, I love you guys. You've been going through it, right? You have gone through a lot of ups and downs. A lot of you, if you're business owners, it's been a struggle to find good help. For others of you, there's been attacks, right? Personal attacks, professional attacks. You felt at times like you were used, you were walked all over, you weren't acknowledged, right? That's a big Capricorn energy that has ushered in over the last 12 months or longer, but I feel like that is shifting. You're shifting out of maybe some sort of karma. I tell you, there's something there that must have been karmic because it was very heavy and it was a big opportunity for growth. Now, bottom of the deck, you have Seal, Transporter, and Writer, and Unlocking. Okay, so you're sealing the deal here on a new contract. This could be a business contract, but for a lot of you, I feel like this is a new chapter of your career. It's a soul contract. It's part of your divine blueprint. That divine blueprint is basically our life plan. Think of a business plan, but our life plan on earth. What do we want to learn? How do we want to grow, right? As a soul having this human experience. And I feel like you're entering into a new phase that feels possibly like you're activating a spiritual gift even with the Wings card, because it says on here, spiritual work, life purpose, and mission. And you have the Unlocking. It says, what was locked can now be opened. You have opened the floodgate of abundance without limitations. And I see here over the last 12 months or longer, it feels like there has been limitations, right? It's been limiting you. Something feels like it was very limiting or locked. You didn't have access to it. But I feel like this perspective is the key, right? Oftentimes on the Hanged Man, you'll see that the Hanged Man is holding the key, right? He has the key to unlock a miracle, a shift in perspective. But we often feel like we're stuck when we're in it. It says if blocks are there, they're telling you that it's time to shift that perspective so we can find new solutions, new ways of moving forward and embracing new beginnings with that Ace of Cups here. Because I'm seeing the writing with the Seal and the Writer card, some of you could be writers, you could be journalists, you may be bloggers, you could be writing a book. This could be a really good time for you to journal, Capricorn, write things down. Lists could be your best friends this month. And I'm also getting affirmations because it feels like there's a strong momentum, a strong surge of emotional energy that is backing up the affirmation, right, into bringing that energy into reality. And I feel like you're good at that. You are able to do that, which means if you have an idea, if you are affirming something to be your truth, you're going to make it happen. You are a warrior. It says your words have the power to influence and to share your gift with the world. So perhaps you're writing something out. This could be writing poems. It could be writing an online course. It could be helping people through the words that you write, through even sharing. I'm getting like sharing on your social media some powerful insights, okay, whether professionally or personally. But I feel like this has to do with you moving more into this energy here of the writer. And it says blogger, content writer or creator, a book writer, or in any other creative writing career. You're going to stay put. This new beginning with the Ace of Cups as your primary energy. I feel like this is something you're sealing the deal on for the next decade or so of your life. Okay. And it could be long term. It could be all the way till retirement or through your last breath on earth here. I feel like this is the stamp. It almost feels like some of you could even be getting like a stamp of approval. Something could get notarized. There could be a visa passport that's stamped. Some of you are getting the green light. This could be the go ahead to make that move or to relocate, because you also have the transportation card or transporter. And it says this card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. And actually, look at this. You see the light pole there? There's a green light flashing. So I feel like you are getting the green light to move forward here in this change. Because remember, there is change coming in for the better. And I feel like it's very important for you to embrace change. Maybe there's been some sort of resistance due to that Hanged Man. You could have a career in transportation or a career in travel, Airbnb, real estate, driving, shipping. And it says you could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action on some financial matter. I'm also getting taxes and accounting, okay, or financial accounting, or getting finances in order to possibly make an investment, or there could be something that has to do with investments being made. Let's dive into the tarot here. You're starting off with the Ace of Cups. I'm loving this energy. A positive new emotional experience. Fulfillment, right? This is deep and lasting emotional fulfillment with this Ace of Cups. But just with all aces, like with all aces, they're gifts that we must unwrap. We must open up that gift and receive it. And I feel like this is an opportunity here that sometimes we feel is too good to be true, or because things have been such a struggle, right, for maybe so long, you may be thinking that something is unbelievable. But I want you to believe it, right? Believe it. And I'm actually getting a song that came up in Sagittarian's reading as well. And the song is I Believe I Can Fly, right? I believe I can touch the sky. So for some of you, this is about soaring above. And you actually, yeah, you have the wings card. So soaring above, believing in yourself. The power of belief is significant here. What's crossing your path and crossing your energy when it comes to career, finances? Shady activity, right? Is dishonesty, disloyalty. People who've thrown you under the bus. And there's the bus with the transporter. People who've come and gone. Inconsistency, right? People who have filled you up with empty promises. There's a better course of action available, Capricorn. Working alone may not be the best answer, okay? So some of you, you could be calling in a spiritual guide. This could be a physical person, maybe an angel on earth, right? Coming to help you out. It could be a professional, a financial advisor, a coach, a teacher, a mentor, a therapist, a healer, whomever this is. I feel like it's important for you to open yourself up to having some sort of guidance, assistance, or support. All right, I'm getting that helper coming back in again, and this was strong in the beginning of your reading. This is about you being able to connect. Some of you could even work in the medical field. You see that they're wearing the masks and the stethoscope there. So you could be a nurse or a healer of some sort. But I feel like there's guidance here. There's help and you can trust it. And that's the challenge is I can't trust it. Look how many times I've trusted A, B, and C and they've all left me high and dry. And I see the frustration, right? I see the emotional turmoil that it's caused you. There's been some big changes here that have shown up in your career and maybe many different areas of your life. But it says, review the details. There's some sort of contractual agreement coming in. This could be diving into this is an actual documentation such as financial contracts, signing on the dotted line, right? It could be a business plan. It could be, whatever it may be. Maybe you're editing or writing a book, putting it out there. I mean, we are going to be in retrograde energy. So just review contracts. Some of you could even be having some technological issues. I know I am. I'm seeing glitches like crazy at this time, more so than I ever have. And I've been familiar with retrograde energy for quite some time, but I'm telling you, I've never had more glitches than I have. And we're not even in retrograde at the time of putting this out. We're pre-shadow. So be mindful, make sure you're backing things up. Be sure you're double checking because words, that's another thing that's been happening is things that you see aren't as they appear, right? Isn't that what it says in the mirror, the rear view or the side mirror? Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. I feel like there's some illusions at this time that are thrown out there, but that's why you've been going through everything that you've gone through over the last 3 months, 12 months, 3 years, 12 years, however long. It was actually to help you shatter through the illusion. You're able to see things that other people are not, Capricorn, and that's part of your gift. You're able to see through the BS. You're able to know when someone isn't being honest or ethical or immoral because you've seen a lot of it yourself. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can be denial. This is possibly about you looking at an aspect of your career and saying, if I don't like what's happening here, where am I being in denial? Because sometimes we stay in a self-preservation mode, right? We stay in that straitjacket of the hanged man and it keeps us stuck, but it keeps us safe or confined in some way, even though it's not really safe or confined. It just gives us that false illusion of it. But I see here that there is a new course of action available that you are being guided to take. What's below you? What's the foundation upon which you're built upon? The Page of Wands. You are someone who is brave. You really are. You're optimistic, Capricorn. You're playful. You're energetic. Some of you, you do not look your age. You do not act your age, right? And some of you are like, Mel, I feel 90. You're right. I don't feel like I'm 30. I feel like I'm 90. But I feel like this is also about a youthful spirit. I mean, this is about you getting back in touch with that inner youth, right? Of innocence and exploration and curiosity and that magic of, I believe I can fly, right? And it says, following your passion. The Page of Wands is very passionate about life, very passionate about, tackling new challenges and being excited about, new ventures. It says opportunities for excitement and adventure. And it feels like this has been a long time. You haven't felt this for quite some time because it's in your deep past, but this is in your roots. This is you at the core, right? You are someone who is very passionate about life. And I feel like you're getting your mojo back here, Capricorn. You're getting your mojo back. And what better time as we near Capricorn season, your season. So happy early birthday to those of you Capricorn out there that are sun signs. What's going on in the recent past? Whoo, you know what has hit the fan? The Tower. There's the change. So whether this is an initiated change, sometimes to see that change, you must be the change. So you could have done this. You could have manifested a tower. For others of you, just because you didn't see any movement doesn't mean it wasn't happening. Here's the proof. But I feel like this is for the better. We don't always see that when we're going through it, because this is changing. This is life changing, right? This is something where your life will never be the same. And it says a sudden revelation that offers you freedom. Once you see something, you cannot unsee it. I say that all the time. Perspective. Once you have a new perspective on something, that changes your reality. That allows us to embrace the miracle. And I feel like there is something that is offering you freedom, and it could be that shift in perspective. This is breaking free of procrastination, breaking free from the straitjacket. And I keep saying the straitjacket here. That's how I think of the hanged man, is like being in one of those straitjackets, struggling to try to get out of it. And the more we struggle, the more inertia and energy and exhaustion comes over us. And sometimes we just have to breathe, let go, and look in a different direction. Because when we start to panic in that straitjacket, when we feel like we are confined, right? We start to panic. It's like claustrophobic. For those of you that are claustrophobic, you know what that feels like. It's not fun. You want to escape and get out of it. So there may have been a fight or flight response that was triggered. And I feel like now there's a surrender. There's a release here. And it's going to offer you freedom. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. That's what the Tower is about. The Tower is destroying old structures that may have been built on faulty foundations, or the structures may have been out of your control. Maybe there were situations that you had no say over whatsoever. And I feel like change has come from this, whether it's within your control, right? What can you control? Your response, your reaction, the way that you feel and think about things. What's out of your control? Natural disasters, death, the closing of companies, things of that nature. But I feel like the change that's coming in is imminent, and it's part of your growth. But it looks like things are really taking a turn, because what's coming above you? The Nine of Pentacles. A lot of signs, Capricorn, have been getting the Nine of Pence, which is personally one of my favorite minor arcanas, because it's all about creating a life that you love, creating a life that you are proud of, creating a life that supports you materially, right? As well as financially. And yes, it's not about the external that makes you happy, not at all. It's about the Ace of Cups that puts you in that position of emotional fulfillment, and therefore you're able to see the world through a different lens, and you're able to attract and manifest the reality that you're seeing inside, right? You're able to see that externally, and that's what shows up with the Nine of Pentacles. Your dreams are being fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. The Pentacle realm is the slowest realm. This is the realm of years, years and years and years. Some of you, there's a significance around the 9th year, 9 years, maybe 2009 or 2019 could have been significant. It says here, hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. So with this windfall that I see showing up, some of you are able to treat yourself. You're able to treat yourself, maybe even take a little bit of time off, basically to stop and smell the roses. Capricorn, you can be an overachiever at times. You can be very motivated and driven by your success, that at times it's difficult to slow that boat down, right? It's difficult to slow that Titanic down when it's going 1,000 knots at full speed towards the iceberg. But because you've hit icebergs along the way, you now know what to look out for, but you also know when to kind of make a move, when to pivot. Even if it's a small pivot, that can change the entire course of your journey, and it could get you to a new destination. You can't go back, right, and unhit the icebergs that you've already hit. But what you can do is start today by embracing the changes that you've learned, see things from multiple perspectives now, and you're able to tweak something a little bit that sends your outcome, your destination, to an entirely new place. Maybe instead of the cold, freezing Arctics, you could be on a beach in Bora Bora, right? Whatever this is for you. And I feel like you're definitely manifesting some dreams. That's above you. That's what's coming in. This is something you're calling in, attracting, bringing down to your reality. Now, what's coming in the near future? What's showing up for you? There's the celebration. There is going to be a win here, or a good, I'm getting like a good opportunity for an abundant opportunity. Woo, tongue twister there. It almost feels like some of you may be surprised. It's like you can't quite get it out, right? Or it may be something you can't quite believe. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements. It almost is like you're sharing in some sort of win. Like, I passed the exam. I got the stamp of approval. I got the green light. But it comes out as a little bit of a tongue twister, like it just did for me. And I feel like there's definitely going to be a reason to celebrate here. Whether this is, again, it could be a raise, a new job offer. It could be passing of an exam if there's something you're studying for. This can be, raising your glasses and saluting to a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. I'm loving this for you, Cappy. This is beautiful. What's going on in your energy? Work, 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 right? Isn't that a song? Something with work? Is that a Rihanna song? But the Eight of Pentacles is showing up here. Take great pride in your excellent work. You're skilled. You got skills, Capricorn. You're good at what you do. So I'm going to toot your horn here for a minute. It's okay to do that from time to time, but we can do so and still be humbled. And I feel like it is important that you soak in some of your greatness, soak in the compliments, soak in the hard work that you have, obtained, and treat yourself to it if you're able to. For others of you, I see you studying. I see you training for a new skill. I see that you are considering possibly additional education or training, or maybe that's the helper energy coming in, and you are sharing your knowledge with others who want to be the best at their skill, the best at their craft. You could be a teacher here. You could be a teacher, you could be a student. But I feel like practice is allowing you to build confidence, right? As they say, practice makes perfect. Well, the perfectionism illusion doesn't exist, but practice certainly can build confidence. And we know that that is a truth. So there's something you're practicing, you're gaining more knowledge on, you're connecting with maybe a professional who has more knowledge in something that perhaps you do not. Maybe that's where working it alone or going it alone isn't the best option here, because you can see that there's an angel behind her and she's pointing to what? A book or a soul contract. There's something with a contractual agreement here, or like I'm getting financial writing, financial grant. If some of you see a grant pop up or an opportunity to enter into something, you may want to take that opportunity. Be surprised. You could be the winner. All right. What's going on in your environment? Seven of Pentacles. You have invested wisely. I feel like you've invested in your financial future, possibly retirement. For some of you, this is, investing in your health, okay? And maybe this is something you are reconfiguring at this time. Where can I make the most bang for my buck, right? Where can I put my money that's going to draw in more interest? Or where can I invest my time that's going to be beneficial, not just now, but long-term? Because I see you thinking about long-term goals. That's why you have the Nine of Pentacles showing up here for you. You're very close to that 9, but the 7 is how you get there. It says, have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. And that's where the Ace of Cups shows up, because this is your next endeavor. Some of you are in a life path or in a personal year 7. Okay, 7 could be significant. How do you find a personal year? Add up your birthday, your birth month, and whatever year we are currently in, 2024. Add up those numbers, break it down to a single digit. That'll let you know what personal year you are in. And that can give you insight into the year ahead. 7 is a highly spiritual number. It's all about awareness, wisdom, insight, and it really has you aligning to your spiritual purpose and mission, which I see here on the Wings card. So if you are a 7 in a 7 personal year, look out, because there's definitely change coming in, especially if things have been difficult or challenging for you. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're reviewing some progress. You're reviewing your options with the change coming in here. And I feel like there is a new opportunity or endeavor or a way to expand your abundance coming in. But what's the hope and fear for you? What's the hope and fear? Okay, I'm hearing here Phoenix, and I'm getting Tampa as well. Is someone flying from maybe Phoenix to Tampa, or maybe Arizona and Florida could be significant. Maybe you live there. Maybe someone's traveling there. Take that as it resonates, please. That's coming up right away. I'm also getting flight, like taking flight. So maybe you're listening to this as you're flying or on a plane. Some of you could be traveling or planning to travel or relocate. You could work as a flight attendant or in Airbnb or real estate. But it says here, 2 of Swords, it says, it will all be better if you just make a choice. Just make a decision. Don't overanalyze. Find some sort of compromise. The 2 of Swords is not having enough information. It's lack of facts, lack of information. And you like the facts, Capricorn. You like the data. You like the numbers or being able to see progress. And I see here that because that is lacking, I feel like it's caused a little bit of indecision or maybe even denial, right? Denial, because we don't have enough. Therefore, I'm just going to stay locked into the straitjacket because I don't have a new perspective. But I feel like that's a hope and that's a fear. The hope is that you can make a decision for your highest good, and it will in fact turn out to be for your highest good, right? But it may require you to feel a bit uncomfortable. But I feel like that uncomfortability you've already gone through, you've already grown a lot, immensely. And now your outcome here is the Knight of Wands. So here you are, Page of Wands, exploring the seeds, right? This is the conception piece of curiosity and creativity. It could be you signing up for a new course of study. It could be messages around career. It could be you fulfilling some passion. And here the Knight comes in. This is movement. This is you taking a look at some of those passions and you moving forward with them. With confidence, with enthusiasm, courage, and charisma. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. This is about you instinctively knowing what to do. You knowing just what to do, right? And maybe that has been a challenge for you to know what to do with that 2 of Swords. But the Knight of Wands comes in and he is spontaneous. He's a risk taker. He's bold. And success lies within that perseverance and dedication to move towards passions. And I feel for so long, perhaps there was a level of not wanting to move forward because you didn't want that inconsistency that sometimes the Knight of Wands is known for. But I'm not getting that here with this energy. I feel like this is fighting for a cause, fighting for the passion that you know is deep down within your soul. That's why you have the Page of Wands here. You are ready for this challenge. That you are ready to say yes to this opportunity. And now you have the confidence that you need to fully push through. And you now know what you need to do it. Beautiful. Let's get a message here from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here for Capricorn, please? Wisdom of the Oracle. To the sea. Some of you are literally heading towards the water. Maybe it is that Bora Bora trip. It's card 7. Lo and behold, we have another 7 there. Now, this energy is all about being in the flow. It's returning to source. It is recognizing how pieces fit together, even in the midst of chaos, even when your life is changing on all levels. This is the natural pattern of events. And the prosperity message for you, Capricorn, is this. Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents, your abilities. Hello, Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to show you this card again. There's your skills, your talents, your abilities. And the most importantly, your core beliefs. And we said that earlier. I believe I can fly. You're going to touch the sky here. I see that here for you. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. We talk about that with that Nine of Pentacles, right? We said this is about you creating a life that is fulfilled. You have what you need materially, and that's not selfish, that's not greedy, because internally you're aligned with that energy, and it's what you're attracting. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. You can't make that up. It says it, you guys. We talk about the miracle with the perspective. Everything you need will come to you easily. Do you believe this to be true for you, Capricorn? Because some of you are like, yeah, Mel, that's wishful thinking. That's too good to be true. I've been sitting on this for quite some time. I want you to really re-examine your beliefs, because this is available to you as well. And sometimes we feel like it's the picker is broke, right? We feel like, oh my goodness, did we really pick that? Do we have to go through that? Is that available? Do we believe that good could happen? Well, why not? It's right here for you, and you're just as valuable as the next person. But I do see here that there have been external situations that have blocked the path. The Seven of Swords, right? There are no hidden messages for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You're in a natural cycle. So know that things will flow again in due course, and they're about to. Stop resisting and fighting against the situations and learn to flow even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that'll soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner saying applies, right? When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. And I'm getting a past tense energy. Stayed home and repaired their nets. So this is past. This is what you've gone through. You have had to stay home a lot. That's why you see the perspective, right? You've been working on repairing that net of abundance, right? To catch in your abundance. And I feel for some of you, I'm getting like net worth. Net worth is shifting as well. So there's definitely a turning of the tides coming in here. And I feel like there is abundance where things are back into that positive flow. And maybe it's been a long time coming for you. Let's get a few messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, Capricorn, I just ask if you can safely do so. Please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, your belly area. Big inhale. Hold it as long as you can. And release through the mouth with a nice deep sigh. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first animal that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky or swims deep in the sea. Your animal could be wild or domesticated. magical or mystical. This could be a pet that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, or a companion animal that you have by your side or at your home. Perhaps your animal has crossed your path recently in the great outdoors, or visited through a dream or a vision. There is no right or wrong answer, Capricorn. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animal or animals. You can have more than one. Drop them in the comment section below, and I personally will enter you into that giveaway. So please make sure you hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss the notification and the upload on the first of the month announcing the winner. All right. Did someone see a dragon or a bunny? I was seeing a dragon, which I don't often see the mystical animals aside from maybe the phoenix, but I did see the dragon this time around, which is quite powerful because I feel like you are slaying the dragon, right? And a lot of times you'll see the dragon on the judgment card, and I see there is a rebirth happening here. Some of you are going through a rite of passage, and there's a second chance here. Yes, there may have been delayed gratification, but I feel like this second chance is offering you an opportunity to fulfill some passion here for yourself. Okay, and then we have the brown bear spirit. Some of you may be born on the 9th. You may be 34 years old, 30 years old, 62, or 68. Brown bear says take a bit of time out. Right? Take some time for yourself. It's card 9. That's the Hermit. Treat yourself this month to a spa day if you're able to, or just a day off, a weekend away. Take a luxurious bath, or take a nice hot bath, nap or a bath, right? Whatever you need to do, whatever unwinding and resting feels like to you, allow yourself that. You have hummingbird. Be present. Be here now. Because you are shifting into a higher frequency. Hummingbirds have a very high energy, and I feel like you are rising above the fray. There's the wings. You're rising above money issues, and Spirit is reminding you to stay present because the opportunities are showing up, and we have to be present to see them. Next, you have Wombat Spirit. Be at home. This is coming back home to oneself. This is about you remembering who you are. I'm getting that Mufasa, Simba, remember who you are, right? So some of you, you're getting back to remembering that you hold the spark of the Page of Wands, that you are brave, that you are optimistic, that you are playful, not taking life so darn seriously, getting back to that inner youthful energy that you have within. But it requires a coming back home. Some of you could even be traveling to be near maybe family members. Okay. I mean, December, if you celebrate the holidays. For others of you, maybe this is loved ones coming back home, you traveling to them, but it could also be feeling more at home within who you are, right? Within who you are on a core level. Next, you have Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. And that's why we see the Pentacles showing up here for you, especially that 8, the 7, 8, and 9. I mean, those are great pentacles when it comes to material success and wealth. You're doing good, or you're about to be doing a lot better because you're reassessing things. Don't give up before things get good. And lastly here, you have the Grasshopper. Take a leap of faith. Faith, believing, right? Reach for the stars. Believe you can fly. Touch that sky in any way possible, because I do feel like you're flying high here with the wings. And last but not least, let's get some soul work for you. Homework for the soul. What do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn, what do we have? All right. We get the message here. There's something about your belief system around money. What do you believe about money? Do your beliefs match your dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you're worthy, Capricorn? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. There's that to the sea card, right? Yes, it comes, it goes, but it's an energy exchange. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Yes. Take a deep dive into your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs that you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? Right? And that's what we see here. The change. This could be a completely shifted mindset with that perspective. What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because blank. Enter that in the comment section below. That can also get you into that free reading giveaway. If you haven't dropped your animal, or maybe you have, fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because blank. Put it out there. Affirm it, right? Drop it in the comment section. What are you grateful for money about? Let's reframe the next chapter. And then lastly, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never quite feel good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers, Capricorn, lie within. Today's soul action: breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. If this resonates, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, do comment your animals and your belief around money. What are you grateful for money for? Drop it below to enter you into that giveaway. And thank you again for staying tuned till the end here. Thumbs up if you're feeling compelled. Comment, share, subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Capricorn. Lots of love.